God, I'm just trying to figure out what to do. Okay. Hi guys. Musatombotata zvenyuma sangu ndanichi experiment. Hello, can you hear me? Fortunate, can you hear me? Ndombora tungotype out mukundinzwa here. Hi Julie. Heather, if you're here, can you hear me? Hi guys, can somebody just let me know if you can hear me? Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Sorry, Jane. Face yangu ndanichita experiment nema eyeshadows. So forget about the eyeshadow anyway. Hi. Yes, delight uribo. What do you say? Nditori ne stress, guys. Don't worry about my makeup. Ndichimbo experiment ne palette yangu. Hi Edisi, what do you say yakomo? Yeah, guys, Shagauma. So SIS MELLY couldn't come and do the live, so Vandu Kumbiroti and do it a live yacho. Yeah. Hi Jessica Oribo. How are you? Ndifunga ndachifana kutotora wipe ndabvisa makeup yangu. Ndanchi experiment ndatenga rimwe palette nyowani so sana ida kuona chinobuda se, but anyway. Azvina basa. Sorry new voice rangu. I'm not feeling too great. So, Hambe mlambo please usandidaro ndanchi experiment embomira izvozvo. Yeah, ndanchi experiment. So okay guys, so Dave get you. Hi everybody. Hi. Hi Munuese. Hi. I missed you too guys. I missed you too. Then ndiri koinena ndoita zvoku background. Munondiziva. Ndinozongodetswa when I'm needed. So, just obviously vamwenyu munoziva what's been happening. Hello, hi Messi, hi Sis Mags. Sis Mags ndikubika beef ne fish. Meal Dave. Usacheme. Chema. Okay, so backstory anditi, some of you know kuti on Friday pane mskana yoku Fiji akaya panapa achiti arikutambura ku Fiji arikurwara and she needed to go to them. Very good Samaritans. Vakaya panapa vakadonate mari. Thank you so much kune vanhu vakadonate mari dzenyu. You know, we are so grateful. Diaries wouldn't be what it is. Musipo. Calling SIS MELLY unovaziva here. Hi Fafi. So just some updates. I'm absolutely heartbroken, guys. So then on Friday I couldn't pay for the ticket, so ndakazokwanisa kutenga nezuro. And it hi Lioness Dave, hi Queen. Ndatenga ticket Saturday nezuro because I had to try and find a travel agent or a route that was going to be easy kuti travel isina ma connections akawandisa and isina ma requirements for my visas. And we paid about £1,308 for the ticket. And did it come? Tatinga ticket. We then I then sent the ticket kuna SIS MELLY. Hi Nisha and Debbie. Hi guys. Ndatumira ticket kuna SIS MELLY. Ndatumira ticket kuna SIS MELLY. Ndova avatumira kumskana wewe. She then messaged SIS MELLY at some point saying kuti akurwara anga abused here nevanhu kuFacebook achinzononyeba. I don't know, some akanzi ari kuabuswa. Vamene vanhu vangu vachimuabhuza vachimuti ari kunyeba vachimuti anga achirecruita vamwe vanhu, as far as I know. So sis shanyasha apana patingambokunyepera kuti takatenga ticket takaritenga ufunge We benefit nothing from lying. I actually can show you the ticket. It's absolutely fine. There's no problem with showing you the ticket. And that's why we're transparent, and that's why I can do screenshots. Here's the ticket, Nyash. This is a reputable company. Inotoita maningi tokuradza ine company yacho kana pana anoda kugoogle aenda nogoogla anotarisa that's a legit company. You can check them on company houses. I use them quite frequently to fly in and out of the country. Saka hopefully that helps you, Nyasha, kuti waona ticket racho. I think SIS MELLY vakariratidza pano. Atina nguva yekuswera tichitambisa nguva handiti Nyasha hatibhadharwi zvatinoita panapa hapana anotibhadhara. And I'm saying that in the nicest way. This is all from mari dzemadiaries. Vanhu vanenge vachitoisa mari dzavo. Vanhu who are normally here know how we operate and how we work. It's a very transparent platform. Handiti ticket rakatengwa riripo handiti. We then tried to contact musikana wayo. SIS MELLY tried to call her. She wasn't picking up. We takango receive a video from vanhu two vaiti vari kumendesa kuhospital nepicture vachiti askunzwa mushe from the abuse that she was getting. And I've then been contacting her constantly. I've spent all night trying to get a hold of her. I've tried calling directly. I've even topped up my phone so I could call directly the international number. Since that last message that we got, yekuti abuswa, and I'm verbal, angachipindwa inbox abuse or something like that. Since then, she's not been online. I've not been able to contact her. I then had to contact the airline, the travel agent, to see what's going to happen with the ticket, because it's a very expensive ticket. Imali dzevanhu dzakashandiswa kutenga ticket iroro. And vanga vandipa a timeline kuti can you try and see kuti wamuwana here, we can switch the dates. We can switch the dates and or we can move the time a little bit to see if we can help. I then have spent hours and hours and hours, guys, nditorine stress, because I am so hurt. I'm so hurt. Ndikuda kutochema. That's where I'm at. Ndakatopera simba. Even SIS MELLY vapera simba. She's been trying to call her. We've both been trying to get a hold of her. Not only because pani ticket rakatengwa, but also kumeka sure kuti welfare yemunhu is okay. I cannot tell you the amount of stress I'm feeling. We didn't get a flexible ticket, Kelly, because it needed to be, it was expensive. It was incredibly expensive. If you go and look online, it's not a cheap transit. It's at least 40 hours kuva ku Fiji. So we were doing what we had with the best resources that we had. We were under the impression that she wanted to go home. She wanted to make it home. The airline had given me until 1 o'clock this afternoon to try and find out where she is. Maybe that's the thing. I was worrying about her welfare. Is she okay? Is she alive? Sorry, I think I'm developing a flu. My voice is terrible. I'm really hurt. But she had said because angachi threatened. So we're not sure now whether it's because she's sick and she's in a hospital in a ditch or somewhere, or because azongo decide zvake kuti achada kuenda. Remember kuti musikana anopenga. Saka, all that effort that we put, and for those of you who have used airlines before, when you buy a non-refundable ticket, it is just that, it's non-refundable. So it means we've lost all that money. I think for me, the most important thing is I hope she's okay and she's alive. Kwari Koko. But she's now also, if in fact she just decided she didn't want. Pane munatumira video vachimwendesa ku hospital, Caroline. So we are not sure about what's happening because I can't. Those without in detail worry, and I know but I'm taking this on so much. I'm taking it on so much, and atina kuti when I swear to God, never do. Mnonge mchiterera were mruvan kana wachitaura. Inga one in the Torah there could be a multitude of things or multitude of reasons why this girl is not being found. I mentioned that one of them could be the fact that she's in a hospital and she's not feeling well. The second thing is something could have happened. The third thing, or most likely thing, because from the video that SIS MELLY received this morning, is that she just decided that she didn't want to go. And I have been trying, guys. I've been doing I've been doing as much as I can to try and get a hold of her. Ndosaka ndauya because initially takwaya pana panditika kumbira vanhu mari. Ndosaka ndadzoka kwamuri imimi varidzi diaries because isusu hatisiri diaries imimi ndimi diaries handiti. I will try and let me see if I can play the video. Yatatumirwa tichinzi hang on. Let me play the head the Mirani Bota play
Okay, no problem. Up at the hospital before she travels.
Sorry guys, hang on.
Travels. So we are getting her checked up at the hospital before she travels. It's better if she returns back home to her country because there's no one to look after her here in Fiji. If there's anything regarding her, if you want to know, my number is +679 955 2060. The other people were calling her, actually, my apologies. The other people were calling her and telling her that you're lying and whatsoever, not you. So I just wanted to play out to you that she is really sick. So before she even travels, we need to get her checked up. She's like even worse than maybe the day you have seen her on a video call. So yeah. So that people were calling her from last night till the morning and telling her you're lying and you're taking money from everyone and that. I don't know them, but this is what Joda told me.
So this is the picture that we got. I don't know if you can see. These are the people that sent that voice note. Vanwatumira voice note vangoti Ivo, she's sick and she needed to come back home. Nobody can look after her in Fiji. Then they also said she here personally had mentioned kuna SIS MELLY kuti achadi kuenda because ari kuthreatenwa or whatever. And here's, let me see if I'll try the number, Muripo. I'm going to try and ring her again. I've been ringing. If I tell you the amount of missed calls directly and indirectly, like Naishansa WhatsApp, Naishansa direct call, and my messages are good deliver, which means the phone is on. So this is me trying to ring her. Becky, I agree, but we were trying to help. Yes, Kelly, ndiyari pakati. Number yacho yandiri kufona, guys. Ingowa ndataura multiple times kuti I've been calling the number, nobody's picking up. That's why I'm saying kuti I don't want to jump into conclusions. As much as you all have questions, I have the same questions, and I've been cracking my head the whole day. Heather?
Yes, babes. Ndiripo, Mama. I just wanted to say thank you so much for your help, Anditi. I saw how Inini. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay. I was saying don't mind people saying whatever they're saying. We know you were trying to help. You rushed around. Why also Buddha that day when you had to leave what you were doing to go and buy that ticket? My heart is just heavy towards our well-wisher akatumira mari ticket and how touched everyone was. SIS MELLY vakatochema because it was touching that within it was not up to 5 minutes somebody suggested or like pledged kuti akutenga ticket iri. But what I wanted to ask is, have you tried to call these people veku Fiji vaenda naye ku hospital vakupa this voice note?
So time my numbers is under pure and SIS MELLY I've been trying since morning. Do you know I've been up since SIS MELLY called me kuma 6 in the morning, and I've been up since 6 o'clock. calling, constantly calling. Iroda wacho, I've tried to call her, she's not picking up. Number yandiri kufona as well. I think ndeye vanhu vacho. Let me just message. Unfortunately, SIS MELLY vari kubasa.
Mm.
Saka ndiri kutraya kuona kuti tingakwanise kufona here futi mamwe manhamba. You know, I've been calling numbers dzacho dzese dzandapiwa ndandichifona. But she did, I have to be honest with you, my diarist, she did mention at some point in time kuna SIS MELLY kuti she was being abused, achinzi akatora mari dzevanhu, whatever, whatever. Saka anga asisade kuenda kumba. And we tried to reason with her, tikamuti no, but you know, vanhu vachataura zvavanotaura, it doesn't matter. Whatever mistakes you made, you need medical attention. Our focus wasn't even on, you know, the fact that people were trying to harass her. We were going to deal with that on a different date at a different time. The most important thing was to make sure she was safe and she was home and she gets the medical attention that she needed.
Yeah,
But
because I'm also thinking, Kuti, whatever efforts that you are doing or that we may try to do, Kuti, Timubate, we can't, even if we get hold of her, this girl doesn't want to go home. That's my feeling. Like, this is my opinion. I've been following this story from the beginning. What I had a weird feeling from the first life that she was not very keen on the date she wanted to go home. Like when we were talking about it, not even a single day Rhoda said, a single time Rhoda said, oh guys, you know, like that feeling of thank you so much, even if it's tomorrow, I want to go. She at no point did she say she wants to go home. That's what I took from that live. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to sound like but I have a strong feeling she didn't want to go home initially. She was probably thinking there was going to be some other type of help, maybe somebody out of Fiji or somebody who could cross her over. Because remember, she mentioned, I remember the first few minutes of her narrating her story, she said akatengesa mota, akatengesa jese
yeah,
kuZimbabwe, and it's the embarrassment of going back that made her not want to go back.
yeah. And
That's the statement she made at first, Kuti. She feels embarrassed to go back to Zim because she doesn't have anywhere to start. Then sisimeni vakamubvunza vakati, where do you go? Unonosvikira kupi? And she tried to start deflecting from, oh, family, yeah, it's a difficult situation, and after no Roger. And sisimeni was like, you have to go home. Meaning there's probably a situation where she doesn't want to go to my relatives or my parents' house. Okay. So I have a feeling that even if we were trying to help her, that's not the outcome that she wanted. Or at least in that moment, she felt, okay, it's better for me to go home. But after life, as a parent, she was like, maybe there could be a situation where I can get help. Because when Vanda Naik hospital, Vanda Naik say, like, what
yeah,
did they go to do? What kind of medical attention did she receive? What did the hospital say? Kana arimuna kunida HIV medication. Hapana chavanokwanisa kumuitira without the medication.
exactly. The thing that I need to strongly highlight to you guys is kuti, well, not kuti ticket ngari change with date and stuff like that. I had all those options just for context. It's now probably maybe 1, 2, 2 to 3 in Fiji. Now how it works is if she doesn't show up ku airport anditi isusu takabhuka ticket ndina refundable you also need to realize kuti pane it's a multiple transit sort of ticket, so it wasn't just one airline. She was going to have to use different airlines anditi. So there's no way we can get the ticket refunded. If I needed to change the dates, it was going to cost us £150. But even changing the date, ndatombotry even option yekuti pana mwasikana wangu ari stuck futi kufiji kwacho wada kuenda kumba. I even asked kuti, can we change the ticket completely into somebody else's name? And because it's a big it's a long haul flight, the companies, my airlines don't tend to change. My little airlines like na Ryanair, for people who live in the UK, you can change the names on the ticket. But for my long destination flights, anditi varamba. And vanhu vari kuti it's 2 o'clock usamufonere kufiji now. We didn't start calling now, guys. Ndikukudzai kuti ndakabvira nezuro. And
And why did she even get back? Why? Okay, fine. She's been seeing the missed calls. Why not just get back to you or to whoever? I get it. She's not feeling well. This girl,
yeah,
yes, I get that. But the same energy or the same little strength that she gathered to come online, because Foniake is on. She is
yeah,
alive. She's charging her phone. message arikupinda
Yeah.
arikudeliver, meaning she's got Wi-Fi. She's just choosing probably not to respond
Yeah.
because it's too much pressure coming onto her. But I don't really necessarily think it has something to do with her being attacked on social media. Nekuti what. This girl is just feeling like, okay, fine, I don't have anything to my name. Now contribute to a ticket. I go home and then start from what? I have nothing. She's been flaunting her life. She's just like queen. That's what I heard in the streets. Imba and whatnot. She's somebody
Yeah,
who
that's
probably was
that's
pretending
yeah. That's
to
what
live
we're
the life
hearing as
that
well.
she's not
And
living.
unozoti vanhu vari kunditi zvinhu chinzwai manje the twist to this whole thing is, so the videos were sent off her number, and we've been calling that number. She even spoke to Sis Melly yesterday, and Sis Melly was reiterating zvokuti ignore vanhu vari kukuabuse, ignore the outside noise. The focus right now is for you to get home and we figure out what to do henceforth from Washka Kumba. Sis Melly did not sleep, guys. Vangu achenda kubasa and whatever, she had things to do. She did not sleep trying to convince him. I'm not saying, and hear me out, and there could be two sides to this story, and I'm not just heading with the one side, but the realistic thing to tell you, like Heather is saying, I wish you had spoken up, Heather. The realistic thing is probably she decided that she didn't want to go to Zimbabwe. And unfortunately, Maria Shanda kutenga ticket racho, I see yake. And the painful thing is, she's probably now taken from Moon who really deserves it. If that's the case, yekuti akungoti ignore
Yes.
sake. And
Yeah.
that's what's really breaking my heart, because even vanhu vakadoneta mari dzavo, munhu akamudonetera ticket, is somebody that has to work for their money as well. And I get so emotional because Maria Inongwe, and the
Exactly. And
reason why we have this
1,300 is
platform
a
is so we
lot of
can help
money.
people. And people don't realize, as much as you're not Hamadzilu directly, sometimes we take on whatever is going on, if for me, I don't do it to get accolades. We really genuinely do this because we want to help people. We love helping people. We love what we do. And so sometimes I really struggle with the idea of people taking advantage of those situations.
Mm.
It's
In
I've
a
been
message,
calling.
into a comment here, Evans, I don't think she's free to leave. I see hostage here, uyu. She's in trouble. The people who sent pick vachabatike, like question mark, it's fishy.
m- My videos are
Ah,
tumirwa from her phone. So these people sent these videos off her phone.
why would she be held hostage today after attending her ticket? I can't think to hold hostage yesterday when she called, she needed help. Hapana hostage in Mboripo hapa. Like this,
And
this girl
on
just
Friday, that's
decided she
why on
doesn't want
Friday,
to
I think
go
you guys
home.
noticed, I could have taken my time to really look for a ticket on Friday, but I didn't want to rush and I wanted to get it right. And I really wanted to get it right for her. Sorry,
I remember you came back on live and you were like, yeah, you guys give me time, because I need to take my time. The more I need a ticket, like cheaper and whatnot. I remember you really did your best, Cherry. It's like, for me, what I'm thinking is she has decided she doesn't want to go home. And now, as Kubatika, mark my words, this girl is going to start contacting you after time you go fly Afura. Trust me, she's gonna start contacting you time you go fly. She was supposed to fly tomorrow at 9. 10 o'clock, 11 or 12, or man, she's going to start answering your messages. Akuti, I couldn't get up, I didn't know, I couldn't do this, I couldn't. She's going to start coming with stories, and then there will be no other option. Ticket ningera expire. And this is really bad. This is really wrong because Mona akabvisa mari yeticket, akatora mari out of their hard-earned money. 1,300, ipei yemwe munhu kuZimbabwe, teacher ye 5 months.
I know kuti kune
Mario.
vanhu vari kutaura maoptions okuti anogona kunge arasa foni, anogona kunge aita sei, but guys, munonzwa kuti she was talking to Sisimeli up until she said kuti she doesn't want to come back to Zimbabwe. Ndopata lose contact with her. Sorry, ndoda kubvisa makeup yena. I've been so stressed. You don't
I
understand,
can
guys,
tell.
because
I
you
can
take on,
tell you.
and I think that's really affecting my health now, in
Mm.
a sense, because you take on, people don't realize we end up taking on seniors, and this is,
And
we
you
end
make
up
it, yeah,
taking
you make
on.
it your problem. You make it personal. You get emotional into the whole thing because you're trying to help someone. I'm skana skuda kwenda kumba. She has just decided otherwise. Akagara shuudza kuti Zimbabwe was not an option for her because I think ari munhu ari kutumira, because she said it kuti anga achishanda as a domestic worker achitumira mari kumba. She could have saved that money akadzokera kuZimbabwe the moment she realized kuti kunokwa kuna medication. But the reason that she didn't go back home then, and she saw kuti my health is deteriorating and I need my medication, is the same reason she doesn't want to go home now. That's the honest truth. She doesn't want to go home because she's embarrassed. She is embarrassed kudzokera kumba, because I know how it feels, guys. Munhu wakabva vanhu akuti akaenda kuchando and you're flaunting, you're showing off kuma relatives uchitumira tuma €100 $100 every month. You're telling people kuti things are good. Then now you want to come back, usina chaunacho, your health is deteriorated. You need medical attention. You need people to start giving you money for airtime. You need unotangira papi. Especially if you don't have a good relationship. Maybe she doesn't have her parents there. I don't know, I'm just speculating. But if you don't have anywhere to go to where you can get support from family, it can be really hard, to be honest.
Naku usati, I have a suspicion ukuthi we gave her that decision ukuthi aende kuZimbabwe. Okay, do you know what happens, guys? I think sometimes you guys forget kuti, especially, and then I get so emotional with things like this because we don't decide for people. People come with their problems. If you see the amount of things that go through SIS MELLY's inbox, and the amount of stuff we have to sift through on a daily basis helping people.
Sorry, Jerry. Jerry is stressed. My eyelashes.
Ndamabvisa Shanti. Ndaona kuti zviri kundinetsa. Honestly, if I'm honest with you guys, it's really taken a toll on me today.
I can tell you look stressed, son.
I've been up really since 6, Heather. Did she chase her? And for me, it's the worry about whether you're alive or not, if you're okay. The second thing is we have people that donate on here, right? Nobody plucks money off trees.
Yeah.
And when people do that, they're doing it out of the kindness of their hearts. They're really trying to help. And then you think somebody really could have used that help and deserved that help. And in my head, I then feel guilty about whether we could have used the resources for somebody else.
Exactly.
And it breaks my heart because when I batsira, I told nemoyo wese. And I'm honestly.
Hansi Sayoja yeku New Zealand yakamtengera kuti ticket. Naomi, where did you get this information from?
Hi Tula. Hi Twinnie. Anza aida mari yekuti abetsereke kuFiji, but pakazoita way yekuti aende kumba.
It's a very tricky situation since munhu wacho asingachabate phone apa ari kurwara. Like, I really trust and believe that this girl is not well, because SIS MELLY said it. She saw her on camera that she's not feeling well. The girl is not well. Ari kurwara, that we believe.
It's 2 o'clock in Fiji. From the information that I'm getting, it takes a little while to get to the airport and stuff. And we all know it takes 3 hours. You have to be normally at the airport 3 hours before check-in. So she would have been getting up by now to get ready for her flight.
Yes.
So I'm not really bothering her. I'm really more so worried about her welfare. And I honestly, guys, and I could pretend I'm so heartbroken. I could cry. I'm really fighting my tears back.
Hansla Naomi add me. Add the timbonza sharuta ticket to New Zealand.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Who's Daisy? Okay. Naomi, we are send an invite, Naomi, and I'll add you. Honestly, guys, I'm so heartbroken.
Yeah, this is heartbreaking. Marino Rwanda, guys. Maria Kawanda, $1,300. That's a lot of money. Maria Kawanda is for it to just go down. But even as airline natural, yeah.
I know why the speakers not. There we go.
Hello?
And Davey.
Hi,
Hi, can you hear me?
Do you have earphones?
Okay, I'm in the kitchen. Okay. Let me get into because, all right, is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Cherry.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my gosh, it's so heartbreaking to see you like this, especially after so much work. and unongoziva soka mazinga tinongorwadzisana man. And as you were saying, I really reiterate what you're saying, kuti zvacho zvinozotovharidzira vamwe vanhu. Akomana mapotsi mangana panapa on Facebook or on whatever platform that people activate, kuti unakwata wakati ati aitwa sei ari kunida help, uyo arwara, uyo aitwa sei, uyo afirwa, and we ignore those things tichingoti unenge waona dasti riri mumakumbo uchiti haiwawo, asi tobva tamhanya kuti in 5 minutes makambozviona kupi zvoti 1.3 inobuda. You guys just help somebody you don't even know. After that akuti anzidzoserai vanhu mari dzacho dzinobvepi?
That's what I was saying, Kuti. She said, okay, so guys, my way, thank God. So SIS MELLY has forwarded my messages. So let me read the messages to you guys. SIS MELLY, I know this is a huge inconvenience on your part. Mundire Guerrero, please cancel the ticket and refund one who contributed. Rega indituke ndisina yemunhu yandadya. It's okay. I'm free. This is too much. I can't hangu. Ndashaya peace. Thank you, SIS MELLY. I'm so sorry. I'm okay. Don't worry. Goodbye. God bless you.
Okay, that's a very unfriendly message to come from someone at 1,300. I must say that just sounds like she's saying, "Oh, okay, I don't need your help anymore. Bye."
Yeah, and then SIS MELLY vakatomudza vakati the ticket, as I said, cannot be cancelled. You are now bringing drama. Next time people will not help other people because of this. This is not right. They do not refund, as I told you. Iwewe ndiwe unotofanira kudzosera mari mukumunhu akatenga ticket, otherwise hakuna airline inorefunda mari yeticket. And I think at this time she was on the phone with, you see, this absolutely breaks my heart.
No, this is wrong. This is wrong. That's why she's not answering her phone anymore. She literally said, "Okay, you guys, I don't need your help anymore. Bye. Don't bother me. Don't call me." That's
But
how it sounds like to me.
Munozotichi, the sad thing is, we actually told her this was a non-refundable ticket before I booked it. And because I'm very good at what I do, I called SIS MELLY prior to booking the ticket. SIS MELLY, this is the ticket that I found. Are you happy for me to proceed? Before vatombo proceed neni, vakaenda back, vakanocheka naye, vakati, unokwanisa here kusimuka musi wakati, is it feasible? Does it make sense? So prior to us booking this ticket, we had conversations with this lady.
Yes. Because
And
did she say she wants to go home, or Ndisui suggested she asked her what sort of help she needed, or we made a decision for
she
her?
wanted to go home. She wanted to go home. The only issue is kuti ari kuti ye anga achiabuswa nevanhu and achada mahanding out because vanhu vari kumuabuse.
But it's too late for that. The handout had already been provided. It's too late. It's too late. Marianga yatobviswa saka why did she come here if she didn't need handouts from people? You can't come and ask for help wapiwa help wotanzi chidzosera help yacho because ndatukwa nevanhu on social media. Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
Okay, so there's a bit of an escalation. SIS MELLY, thank you so much for everything. From the bottom part of my heart, this is the help I wanted, but I never thought ichauya neruzha rwakadai, SIS MELLY. Handina kurara, vanhu won't give me rest. You can cancel the ticket. Mudzosere vanhu mari dzavo. I wanted to go home. Let me rest. Pane socialite, handingazivi kuti masocialite randiziva. Pane munhu waanema specifically, I don't really know if I should disclose their name or not. Akatontumira mameseji anga achitumira munhu iye achivaudza kuti ndiri kurwara, I'm begging you, musandidaro, kana ndakakutadzirai mundiregerero, ndakakutadzirai chii, why are you doing this? Handiti ndobva anyora kuti pavachanzwa kuti ndazviuraya vafare, ndatadzeiko ini, ndiri kurwara, SIS MELLY.
Oh, please. Emotional blackmail on top of this drama, really?
My Jamela, inga wani ndataura wani kuti ndakatoconfirma before I even purchased the ticket. I was even giving my quotation ndiri pano on Friday. Nditori kuenda kwandaenda. Ndikatozopedzera ndataura kuti I don't want to rush kuita sei kubhuka ticket ndisati ndanhingirikina ndanyatsoita research yangu. I wanted to do things properly. So it's not that we didn't do our Ningirikini, our due diligence. We did. We always do. That is something that we're very good at, especially when we're dealing with people's money. We do that. My diaries are panokudza kuti when it comes to money, we don't play. We are very
No, we don't.
thorough
We
in
don't
what we
just bring
do.
somebody's story. Even not even only Mari. We don't bring anybody's story. Kungo yaku life. Don't start pressure life before we. This thing was dealt with already. Like Sis Melly said, she already checked the ghost story. Vakaona kuti ari kurwara. And she even described the apartment. Vakatoti mumba memusikana mam nechimetress chiri pakona pane magombezi too. Like she saw everything. Kuti the girl is really in need of help. Musikana haasi kunyepa. But in like I said, I have a feeling she doesn't want to go home because she's embarrassed. Kuti ndidzokere kumba ndisina chandinacho. That's what I think.
Yeah, zvese zvamuri kufunga ndatombofunga zvese ndikati I know kuti if you have inonzi travel insurance or if you have some sort of insurance, airline sometimes can refund tickets ukarwara. Was even trying to call to see if she can do it that we can do it that way. Unfortunately, guys, I didn't get anywhere. Every single thing that you can think of, I've tried. Munanyora comment yekuti tete Mildred akavafonera achida mari. What do you mean? Can you rewrite that comment? Because ndinounzwisisa zvamamuchireva.
Yeah, because I was also thinking about it, Cherry Kuti, if she went to the hospital today with those people vanga vakambatirana, she could have a letter from the hospital that we can use for the airline to say this person taurwa hospital kuti ari kurwara, she cannot travel. That could be a reason to cancel the ticket. But kana munhu wacho asiri kudaira phone toita sei manje? Vanhu vacho
Ndozvandikudza vanhu kuti we can't render any help. If she's not picking up, our hands are completely tied, guys.
And my question is also vanhu vamendesa hospital avawana copy, like are they friends? Did she know them from before?
We have no idea.
Like what? Because from what I understood when she came here, she said she had nobody. She was alone in Fiji. That's what I understood.
Yeah. Reina, I don't think I can request a refund via my bank because obviously the ticket akato purchase. That would be fraud. Then straight a fraud, and I'm not trying to do fraud. Ndikuda kutochema because kana zviri izvo zviri kuitika munhu waamenchena I'm not quite sure ameno kuti zvinoita here kuti ndimenchene one of the people ari kuti anga achimuharasa.
Yeah,
mbuya mulambo ndiyo favorite person wangu panapo unenge achindidena zvavo.
Menchena ndiani watamuharasa zvekuti ati 1300
tete midhi vari love vari kutaura vega kuti ndiwo vaimbotaura naye tete
sorry,
tete midhi vanga vachimushaudha ndozvandiri kuona panapa.
Ende zvakaoma.
Because atonyora kuti tete Mildred ndiri kurwara, I'm begging you musandidaro. Kana ndakakutadzirai mundiregerere. Ndakakutadzirai just so you can see that I'm not making this up. Look, that's the screenshot.
Yo.
So she's saying tete Midhi is the one bullying her.
Yeah. And atonyora pazasi peizvo zvabva nyora kuti pavachanzwa kuti ndazviuraya vafari ndatadzei kwenu.
Achizviuraya sei agara achirwara. Anyway, sorry about saying that. That was actually a bit offside. Anyway,
pana tiedza chikwira chidzika vamwe vakwira. Okay, rega ndidzike.
Hello, Jerry.
Yes, I'm here. I'm still here, darling.
Okay. Ndandobvunza kuti ko ivo vari kutumira mavidhio nefoni yacho ndianani yanga akati ari ike kuko.
Saka iye akatumira video kufoni mavideos atumirwa nefoni yake.
Nani wacho, because as far as I knew, she said that she was all alone and that she was being abused. So who finally had the care to take her and carry her to the hospital as she's claiming?
So because from what I can see, it's this couple here.
Oh, okay. Made friends. Okay. And then?
From what I can see, it's those two. And then they send the voice note saying she's sick, she's being harassed. Anga she harassed her the whole night. She didn't sleep. She's sicker than she was. I don't know. I think your other phone's on Ngirikini. Thank you.
Okay, ndo vacho vakazoita take thing. But then okay, National this might be a very like, I'm quite a novice when it comes to these embassy things. Kufiji hakuna Zimbabwean embassy.
I think with Zimbabwe, Anditika, I'm
Eh.
not quite sure how functional our embassies are. Like for example, in Dogara in the UK, we've got an embassy, but it's all the way in London.
No, but they should have at least a consulate in some kind of neighboring state or city or something like that. Because if this was the case, Kaya Kutoti Munu is deathly ill and they cannot find any kind of treatment for her, the embassy should at least have like a deportation ekuti government inozobhadhara ichizotora mari yacho kubva kwaari iye instead of a contribution from the
I
public
don't know
like
how
us.
it works
Because
in Fiji.
yeah, that's the thing. The laws nezvimwe zvinenge zvaakudawo vakatoipindira nyaya yacho. But then what they could actually do is assisted deportation, but then chinenge chiri chikwereti chako iwewe. Because then they would have actually done all the processes zvese zveassisted zvamava muchitaura vanhu vachiti anozoenda kwakati. Ivo chavo ndechekungoti torai munhu wenyu mubude naye. And it's usually a signed agreement kana paine treatment kwaanenge achida turi temporary up until it's complete anobuda mozomuona apa akanzi welcome to Harare.
There's Buddha udzoka hanzifuna kune echo.
Okay.
Hang on. I got more voice notes. Oh no, those are the voice notes that I played for you. Then I play for 2 months. Desi, if I would talk.
So we are getting her checked up at the hospital before she travels. It's better if she returns back home to her country because there's no one to look after her here in Fiji. If there's anything regarding her, if you want to know, my number is +679 955 2060. The other people were calling her actually. My apologies. So we are getting her checked up at the hospital before she travels.
Mira, I think the one phone number per voice note, Mira. Hang on. Let me do that. I think he just mentioned his number at the end of that voice note, so maybe we can call him.
We are getting her checked up at the hospital before she travels. It's better if she returns back home to her country because there's no one to look after her here in Fiji. If there's anything regarding her, if you want to know, my number is +679
Ndinyoreo number ipasi panzi +679
679 955
+679 955. Somebody ndombura unyorwa ma-comments nditore. Phone yangu ine ma-echoes. Phone yangu ine ma-echoes here ndiudze. Yeah, I'm gonna call the friend Kelly. If you can, ndinyorero number down pa comment section. I'm just gonna listen to it again. Hang on.
There's no one to look after her here in Fiji. If there's anything regarding her, if you want to know, my number is +679 955 2060. Number is +679 955 2060. People were calling her actually. My apologies. The other people were calling her and telling her.
Let me call. If you recall, artist kukanzira ticket will be cancelled automatically because if she doesn't show up to the airport, then we have no choice. Saka mira ndoda kufona phone number yaye yandawana pa voice note. 1 second, let me call. Yeah, iri kupinda. I'm calling him. Thank you, Edison. Ndandaona comment yenyu ndikufona. Let me send a message and see for or deliver. Siriko, I tried all of those options, but because it would have costed more money to change the dates. It costs money. It's not free. You can't just change dates. Because it was a last minute ticket, you can't just change dates. Mm. Ndipe my ideas or kuramba. The other thing, you could ask the friend to go and take a letter from the doctor that she's quite ill and for her to travel, that maybe could get a refund. Yeah, Kelly, that might be a good idea. We can try that. It is past midnight in Fiji, guys. It is past midnight. But ndikuti ko alright, handisi kuramba zvese zvamukutaura. Ko mamessages akatumira SIS MELLY achiti haachada kutravela. Todini? Handiti akatumira SIS MELLY mamessages achiti haachada kutravela. She's probably watching. Precious, you're very right. Pamwe ari pano ari kutoona zvake live. Patience, muri kutaura zvokuti you can change dates. It's too late. Like I said, it would have been when I was ringing her, it was not late ku Fiji. She could have picked up. And actually phone yemunhu could deliver my message. Let me see if I can. How do I try and ring it off directly? Khadi rangu rero kupi? We can come back and do a live for later kana muchida, but ndati ndite transparent. Inini stress yamunayo yamanayo nemubvunzo samuri kubvunza, ndaswera ndichizvibvunza. Musoro wangu wakutotema. The reason tambi yekusada kutravela is because aita ari kuharasswa nevanhu vakaita sana mbuya mulambo and stuff. So Naomi, can you please send a request and then I'll add you. Requester, thank you Mbuya Wajuju for tagging me. I hope so too, Sky. I hope she was just in her feelings. She's watching. She says she didn't want to go back Nekuti home. She has nothing and family will laugh at her. But Saka, try to call her number again. Okay. Yeah. I mean, those are triple tower cherry. Add that lady now. Don't add the same much. How do you add someone? It doesn't give me that option. Mirando not Munashana it was in. So viewers list. Naomi. Let me underscore kuona Naomi. So I think you need to request. Naomi, chingo request and ku add. Hey guys, inini stress dzese dzamukuita you know, and stress dzese dzamukuita ndadziita. They had said, the travel agent had said, if we could produce an Ngirikini a travel insurance or sickness note, they might have been able to help. But munhu wacharamba kubatika kuti ndishandise ruti iyoyo. Kana aripo pana anonzani ndakuona hangu uchiti add Naomi, but I think you need to send a request. I can't seem to add you in any watch. Oh, hang on, I just figured something out. Auna ka green Ngirikini kekuti ndiku add Naomi. Auna ka green Ngirikini kekuti ndiku add, so I can't add you. She could have done her reach on how to travel other countries from Fiji. Then she reaches out to platforms to help and execute a plan. Exactly, Prad. But the stress ndakatoita ndichibhuka ticket racho ndakaswera ndichiita back and forth ne-travel agent kuti tiwane route isingazoita kuti aite stuck, because all the routes I was finding were my self transfers, and it was going to take ages and it was going to be painful. I went above and beyond. I don't think I've actually put that much effort into my cases as much as I put into this one. And tetemidhi wacho ine handidi zvokutisa vanhu kuti zvoni munhu akaita munhu chii. Tetemidhi wacho kana varipo ngavave vazvitaurire, tinoda kungonzwa hangu kuti what was going on. This is why sometimes we have to be kind on social media. We really have to be kind, you know. You can do the letter, Cherry. It was going to be difficult. She needed proof from a hospital, Lolo, from a hospital of where she is. That's the only proof they would accept. Exactly. Zvakomile ukape kana zvakanyatsokupresa ka unouya kuzokumbira help. Exactly, Kelly. Ndozvandiri kutaura kuti there were so many options and aigona kutaura kuti handisi kudzokera ndingodo financial assistance because mari iyi yatoenda mudondo, guys. Yatoenda mudondo mari. Ndikumbira kuti muredze tetemudzi zvina handisi zvokutaura mazita evanhu ka nekusava pamukana wekutaura. Havawanikwe pano. Sorry. Ndichida kutovabvunzawo, ndichida kuvapa mukana vega. Ndinobvumidzwawo here kupiwa phone number yavo ndovafonera ndega directly kana vasingabvumidzwe kuva panapa nditaure navo, because I really want to know kuti why was she being harassed. Chii kuharaswa kwerudzi kwaita kuti munhu abva aramwa tiketi rekuenda kumba. Thank you, Uma. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Zvinorwadza izvi because for me, mari yacho would have been able to help someone else if that's what she had decided. The problem, and I think that Pandulo Tumbatisi says because this ticket was bought in 24 hours. Had we had more time, I might have been able to have more options as to, changing the dates or whatever it is. But because it was a 24-hour turnover, the ticket, there was no wiggle room. And we made this clear to her. We made this very clear to her. It was very clear. She was told over and over again. SIS MELLY told her. And discover blame and ndosaka ndati ndoda kunzwa from Tetemit kuti what was the conversation or what had prompted for them to do the back and forth. But anyway, sisina basa. It's really sad because munozwa kuti mari dzinosenzerwa. Vari kublockville asora shame. Sorry zvavo. I don't know, Marvelous, but it's not, what I want people to take from this is you won't be punishing SIS MELLY. What you do is you then just create a space where other people can't be helped, You then just create a space ekuti vamwe vanhu havazokwanisa kubatsirika. And nyaya yekuharasa vanhu, guys, honestly, munhu ari kurwara anoharasirwe. Okay, ndanzwa kuti hatibvumidzwe papeji panapa, havabvumidzwe papeji panapa. It's okay, ngavaite zvavo life yavo. Saka yeah, yeah, ndapererwa, guys. Ndapererwa. That's the thing, Prada. And now, akazoita problem chaiwo, not kuti, akazoita imwe problem, nobody was gonna want to help. I don't know. I don't really know, guys. I don't really know, Kuti, what was the tone. That's true, Marvelous. And we need to stop. I'm not sure if we've considered getting the authorities to Fiji to find her. Todd, that might be a good idea. And then I'm open to all of your ideas. That's why I brought it on the platform. Um, that's why I brought it on the platform so that we can share ideas because in I've reached my competency level. I've run out of ideas. And paakabvunzana simile kuti kukusvikira akati kumba mama vake variko but kune vanhu vasingadi kusvikirako okungogarako akungotsvaga someone to blame. Which might be true. I've got no idea. I would really love to speak to her to find out what her reasons are for all of this, in all honesty, because I think, she at least deserves or owes us an explanation. Tinongoda kungoziva kuti zvaitirwei. It's just it's disheartening and very heartbreaking. Kuti, this is where we are. And I wanted to be honestly transparent. I have to apologize on behalf of SIS MELLY's diaries because we do our research before we before we take on cases. SIS MELLY is very good at getting her facts. We learned from past experiences, and I think you can attest to the fact that since takamboitawo my experience in the past, takadzidza from them, and we grew as a page and as a group. We've been doing so much better in create a space where we allow people to answer for kunyatsouya nezvichemo zvavo toitawo karesearch kedu towana inonzi chii towana yeah toita research yedu towana information. So on that front, SIS MELLY had done her research. I don't know. Tatenda, oh sorry, pane munhu ati add. I don't know. I don't know why it's saying it's Ningirikini, it's saying I'm unable to add you, Daisy. I don't know why. Sometimes it's easier to request because then I can add you. For some reason, it's not letting me press your green man. I don't know. I don't know, guys. We don't know. We don't know. We personally, we can't speak for her. This is an allegation. It's been alleged. We don't know. I don't know what the truth is. I've got nothing against him. And it was zero good problem at day or what's caused it. We're just saying that she mentioned. We're just saying, Kuti, this is what's on the ground. I think there are other factors that we may not be aware of. I've seen this kind of behavior in victims modern day slavery before. Todd, and you could be right, which is what's been playing in our heads all day. Me and SIS MELLY both have also tried to think of what could, the variations of different things that could be happening. It's unfortunate because we're never going to know unless she decides that she wants to come and speak to us and let us know what it is that's going on. We're just not gonna know. Yeah, gogo vanata ndo problem yachatakuita. Ndo problem yacho yatakuita yekuti zvinoita kuti vamwe vanhu vasazobatsirika. Yeah, Millie, unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna phase her because she probably knows Shumba Kadz kuti we don't have access. You see what happens with these sort of cases, especially if you're taking advantage of people, it will come back round to haunt you. I'm just hoping there's a good explanation as to why this is all happening. Nezuro aitotaura naSis Melly, Rebecca. Ndinga ndatokuverengerai machats aataura kuti haachada kuenda, haachada haachadi manhingirikini, handovers, whatever it is. So she went kuna akaenda natete midi. From what I can see my post akanoti I'm stuck in Fiji 8 months now. Ndakauya nehope of crossing over to New Zealand, but zvakaramba, so I wanted a big audience like yours, but maybe I can help, or you can facilitate a GoFundMe. I have an official from Zim here who is trying to help me. She suggested this route. I can give you her contacts if you don't mind. She will explain to you better. Vamwe vakambopost on Facebook vaya vakatouya mumwe shure mangu. I came first in Feb, but I had hope plus ndaishanda mudzimba ndichiti zvichaita asi handazoneta ini nadi ndega. Okay, right. Ticket mariko, I don't know from the side. I can check. Ndatambura hangu, ndatambudzika, ndakauya ndisina kudai, ndakasara nenhamo. Hakuna chiriko kunotamburwa zvinoshura kutoshandira maindians mudzimba, but vari rough. I'll check one way ticket kuti mari, can you come on my live une network pari kupatsa vanonzi and you should come on live. Kupinda palive ndokwanisa almost 9 varungu mheno kana vakanetsa ndorara mudining shungu ndinge ndikutoda kuridza mhere. Okay. Okay, so from the looks kupuwo kwatete midi kune mascreenshot. Ndozvandataura, dai ari kubatika tane doctors note yacho, tingadai tane doctors note, but inini basa rangu today was to just apologize. I've tried, Patricia, I've been trying all day. Naiwelo tinodzorera sei vanhu mari dzavo idzo dzakatenga tiketi racho rato non-refundable ratiri kuluza, saka tinovadzorera sei mari dzavo, tiri kudziwanepi? I'll give people a number to call, but this is my personal number. This is my personal number, guys. Ndine number 1. Tinodzorera sei mari dziri kutiketi nai, guys? Tinodzorera sei? Hapasina. Dai ndinayo hangu ndaidzorera, but ndinoiwane. From what I understand, where she lives, it's like a remote for Kungorima public hospitals. So for her to get medication, she would have to go private. And angakwanisi kuafford private yacho. Maybe that's what we should have offered, a doctor's appointment or something, or private, kuenda ku private health care kuti aindonotariswa. Kufonera local police. Hanzi apana nyika isina ma-ARV. Izvi zvandikandisa mapfumo pasi. I'm really speechless today. I'm very, very speechless. Today I'm speechless. Skumbuzi tataura kuti ticket hakuna. Hatisi kurefundwa ticket because it was a last minute purchase and it was non-refundable. Exactly, Millie. Ndozvisingazivi vanhu kuti unozonyatsoita wastuck chai and vanhu havazokubatsiri because of what you've done. Even dai atexta zvake kuti ndiri kurwara ndaigona kupostpona ticket. I needed some sort of response from her, but she didn't respond. So then I was stuck, guys. I was stuck. Naiwe Dembi, honestly, unganyore comment yakadai so here kuti zvoni warohwa 10 year. You see, it's things like this that really grinds my gears. Don't put people off helping because things like these happen. Zvinhu zvinotoitika tese tiri kutodzidzawo, but please don't do that. That comment is not nice. Mari yacho sarudza yakadhipozitwa ndo yatatishandisa iyoyo ka. Mari yakadhipozitwa, remember ticket rakazoita 1.308. Dembi, ini hangu handisi kudawo kubloka. Your comments are very ignorant. Your comments are very ignorant. Patricia, okay. To just make you happy, I will let me Ningirikini. I'll try again for you. I highly doubt she'll pick up, but hey, I lose nothing. Hey, it's worth the try. It's worth the try. My message I got kupinda though. Tembe, I think this is the wrong platform for you if you think like that. I think it's very, very, it's uncouth to write my comments akadaro, It's very uncouth kuti unyore macomments akadaro. Munhu yaitobatsira nemwoyo wese, and vanhu vese vakabatsira, God bless you. Musaregedze kubatsira because munhu one bad apple doesn't spoil, hopefully will not spoil the whole tray for everybody else. There are genuine people that come on here that need your help. Don't stop giving. Don't stop blessing other people. And Patricia, she didn't answer. She didn't answer. Vanhu vese vakabatsira, don't stop doing it for other people. Mwari anenge achitoona, Mwari ari kutoona. Mwari anenge achitonyatsoona zvamuri kuita. And like I said, this might seem like a tragic thing, but we are also learning. Isusu vacho, as a group, we're learning that as much as we can be thorough, we might need to be a bit more thorough. But I can guarantee you one thing that SIS MELLY is very good at doing these days is making sure she's done her research before she brings these cases to you, because we're trying to avoid situations like this. And we do the work. I promise you guys, we always have the platform's best interest at heart. There will be conversations behind the scenes that you don't see. Mukaona mafoni edu sometimes munogona kufenta because it's back and forth. And we spend a lot of our time after dealing with cases, dealing with the aftermath of things, trying to help people with counseling, whatever it is that we can do. So it's not kuti we're being reckless and we don't do the research. We do. It's just that sometimes things are out of our control. Sometimes genuinely out of our control. This one, for me personally, I'm taking very personally. I'm taking it so personal. I think Dr. Wara, I've taken on the stress and everything else that's coming with it personally. I'm consumed. This has consumed my whole day. It consumed me so much. So yeah, Kelly, unfortunately. And to our important donors, to the lady that donated that ticket, Mari bless you. May God open doors for you that nobody will ever be able to shut. I hope you make 10 times, what you donated. I hope your heart doesn't get spoiled or soiled by this one situation. Anesu inini ndandapinda nemoyo. I'd taken it so personally. Her story really touched me. And, to like I said, tiri kutodzidza sponsor musurrogates, sponsor musurrogates. Diaries wouldn't be diaries if we didn't have you guys. You know, the work that you do is so important. I don't think you even realize it. And a lot of you don't even want to be patted on the back. Hamusi kutomboda nyembe, vakawanda wacho hamutodi, munora kuraramba muri anonymous. Rambai makadaro, musaoreswe mwoyo nemunhu one. Musaodzwe mwoyo nemunhu one. It's sad. Kana neniwo aliye ndakatochemawo. Kana nini ndikushaya kuti sekufonera mazepe chikaima ndikufonera mazepe here ndomufonera nchiti chii imari chakawandisa ndoda ini dai matombonditsvagira pekunofenda ndosaka ndisingagoni. I commend SIS MELLY for doing this because I cannot and I don't know how she does it. Ini ndinopinda netsiye munoza ndambofunga kunomopa ceiling nestress ndikati andoita seko ndotora chikorobho ndimope ceiling ndodini. I know apa tine projects akuya, we're coming around to Christmas where we do our annual Christmas hampers and stuff like that, and it's just so sad. It's just so sad that people can do this. Yeah, kana tinogona kumumirira sis Max kuti amuke, but angadai amuka by now because anga ane flight ka na 8 o'clock, so she should have been up starting to get ready for that flight. Saka mazepe ndiri kumufonera lo ndomufonera kuti chimanje apa hanzi chii. Yes, for myself, knows the girl. Maybe he might be able to communicate with her. Okay. Yes, Millie. Yes, that is the perfect thing to say. Sometimes you have to let go and let God. Yeah, I think so, Ndlovukazi, because ndino inini handizivi kuti ndingazviite sei. DD unonzi ani naiwe. Inini ndinonzi Cherry. Ndinonzi Chelsea. Handizivi SIS MELLY basa renyu irika aiwa chengeta henyu basa renyu ndofarira zvokugara kumaterrace uku ndichingoona ndiri mucomment section. I could not imagine dealing with this all the time. It's too much stress. Yeah, I don't know. So that's where we are with this Fiji story. You personally know her, Chera. Munogara same area wakamzira kupi munhu akaita semu. Hanzi zvimwe hazvidi let go. I want to call the Fiji police. Tempi unoza unoza kuti ndakaneta handitomboraka simba. Yeah, the flight is at 8 in the morning, so she would have been obviously up now, getting ready, showering, packing her bags. Anga atotaura kuti ari kupeka zvinhu zvake saka you know, for me there were multiple opportunities to turn around and say I don't want to do this. That's what's hurting. Those zviri kurwadza. Ndorama tokuti kana nguva yanguwo yasvika, I'm hoping there'll be somebody saving me. Musikana sodi shame. Second, yeah, so that's the Ngirikini, you know. Like I said, on behalf of the admin team, we want to apologize. We cannot thank you enough for your support, unwavering support, for the love that you're constantly showing, for being understanding, for standing with SIS MELLY and the group, all the contributions that you do. My diaries, ndodada nemi, sisingatomboiti, ndodada nemi. Sometimes even kungo encourage kwamnemsha vanhu muri comment section, ndodada nemi. Because sometimes even a kind word is more than 1,000 diamonds. Just a kind word. Avangamuforce ka Sylvia. They cannot force her. SIS MELLY, my JJ, is busy today. She's attending to other important matters. I think for us, and she's got other things that she was taking care of. Yeah. Saka I hope kuti, I hope inini ndatodzidza zvakawandawo. Ndatodzidza zvakawanda sehomwe yepanapa. Sis Melly, I think we'll have an update on Andile at some point tomorrow. Hopefully she'll come and update you guys. But ndandangoti tikuzivise, for her own sanity, I hope she never comes back. I hope she comes actually. I hope she comes. Achabudikira. I hope she's safe. I hope, she's feeling better. Foinake iri kurira. So I'm hoping kuti, yeah. And Sandara, I think mukona masango. Ndamuka uma-6 apa nezuro. I had a really busy day. Cherry Bay, do you have a page? Yes, Grace. Ndinoyawa naCherry Pogi pano naye guys sangu. Amuchandizivi. Rangu page akanzi Cherry Pogi. Not a platform. I'm part of this family, a very big part of this family. Always will be part of this family. Inini hamwanzo ndona Shama Life. That's Sis Melly's department. Inini ndotambira background. Am I rough? I think Mwana we just agreed to go home because of pressure of being on live that day. Otherwise, akaedza kutsika. Okay, that makes sense, Tont. It actually makes sense. And maybe we didn't pick up on the signs because we were so consumed. My J, okay, I'll try for you. I will try. Hi, Dume. Dume bi mkomo wangu. Dume bi. Yes, mwanaume wangu. Dave. Dume bi. Mkunzi wati kana voice rangu ratoshoshoma. Hi, Ruru. Hi, Ruru Jones. Dave. Yeah, pain lob. Yeah, I hope so. Ndiri bored, James. What do you say, my do maybe? I hope kuti ari kugadzirira. Ndichatozombomwa paracetamol. Ndachatozombomwa. Hi Ruru Jones. What do you say? Ndichatozorova paracetamol. Phone yake iri kudeliver. Phone iri on. The phone's on. The messages are delivering. Dadira, how old am I? How old are you now? Old enough. And suddenly, ndiri makore mangani kwenu? Ndiri kuma-30 chakuti kokoko. Yeah. Thank you, my JJ. Ndakapererwa. Munoziva kuti kana mvura ndatadza kumedza nhasi. Kana mvura haisi kubuda, haisi kupinda. I've been calling her constantly, even with like direct call. I think phone bill yangu inenge ichityisa. Because ndanga ndichifona kunge munhu anopenga kubvira makuseni. Sis Melly vangu vaita stress, vandimutsa makuseni, Okay, Mwera Shiri, uda kuti, but this is my personal number though. Ndoita seko. Ndokupa sei personal. Tumira message ku inbox Sis Melly's diaries. Ndokutumira personal number yangu. Because handisi kuda kukanda personal number yangu. Panapa it's my only number. So I don't really want to put my personal. Mwera Shiri, isa inbox. Ndoku respond. Utumira voice note yako. I cannot, I don't want to put my, actually ndakuwana. Mina ndikisiri phone number yangu. And ndikuisa personal number yangu panapa. Not kuti handikufari my diaries. Ndokuda ine moyo wese, but personal number. I've had this number for years and I don't really want. Inbox yako iri kuramba kureceive a message from me Mwera Shumba. Ndakuinbox. Sis Melly's diaries. Ndakuinboxa phone number yangu. Ndikaisa phone number yangu panapa madiaries musazondifonera at ungodly hours. And ndaita zvese izvozvo Kelly, ndataya zvese. Amen. Tondi. Mwari avakomborere. Mwari akomborere munhu. Okay, alright. Mira ndikuisire phone number yangu. How do I unpin the comment? Mira ndikuisire phone number, but madhaizi musazongondifonerawo stupid o'clock chete. Let me just do this. Okay. Ndoitasiko name ndisiro. Okay, ndisirewo phone number yangu. So yeah, ndatombozvifunga Priska, ndeyangu ipersonal number yangu, saka ndandichiti ndinaro zita nesename Charlotte. We've got her name and full name, and titori necopy yepassport. Fortunately, tine copy yepassport. Alright, Mira Shumba +44. Ndikutya kuisa phone number yangu panapa. Ini handisi SIS MELLY kava nebusiness line nepersonal number. Ini handina. Mira Shumba ndati pinda kwete muinbox yangu inini yeFacebook yangu. Tino in the UK. Ndatsurwa nemadhairies hanzi ndisaise phone number panapa. Vanoita seko nephone number, vanoita fraudere nephone number. Vanoita sei? Yo. Mira Shumba inbox and voice note yacho, right? Kuinbox yeSIS MELLY's diaries. Ndatsurwa nemadhairies hanzi ndisene nezvephone number yangu panapa. Saka I don't know how you're gonna send the voice note. Do not put your number on here. Add her by live. Ende vanhu varamba ona majamuka. Chiko chinomboitika nemafone number. Majamuka wena maramba. Sorry Mira ningirikini ndanzi ndisaise phone number panapa. Hanzi ndopinda busy. Ndinopinda busy. Yeah. Ndakaneta guys. Nyange mukandinetsa ndokublock haina handisi SIS MELLY. Ndinokublock hai. Ndamisira muningirikini phone number yangu ngafoni. Ameno anondifonera ndisingamuze ndinokublock. Ndinotobloka sorry yenyu. Handitambi magame iwawo. I will block. Ndodelete seko. Yeah. So that's what's happening, guys. Hopefully, she's okay. I think that for me, that's the main concern. She's okay. Yeah, andile. Uchauya mangwana na SIS MELLY. Basa ra SIS MELLY rakaoma guys zangu. Handina kana makoza acho maize. Ndinovadya mari vakangondita izvozvo. Ndinoenda kuzoitirwa live naSIS MELLY panapa. Musatombondita henyu UK kune nhamo kunoku muchindibvunza nyaya yemakozi. Munonditumira mari. Nai. Munonditumira mari ndikakuruvai kabheki. Musatombozviita. Mukangondinga kufone number kwangu ndinokudyirai mari. Musatombondikumbira makozi. Ndinokuruvai bheki. Munyango mukafonana tu ndireke chikudyai mari chete. Ndenda kutotanga kutokudzai maproblems angu. Musatombozvenyu. Musatombozviedza. Kanyaya yekufiji yandipinza chando guys. Yandipinza chando ndasvika pakurwara. I'm actually sick. Actually vaya vari kuda makozi ndatofunga kwenini ndingasarire vamwe vakambodya mari dzevanhu wani. Kwenini ndinofirawo ndichienda kubasa. Mirai ndivhure company. Kwanombonetsa kuvhura iri makambani. Rige ndingonokuvhurirai company. Ndine friend ndinosenza kuhome office. Ndinokuitirai mavisa. Ndotokuitirai mavisa so dai matotanga kuisa mari dzenyu mukatanga maisa madhipozit enyu ma 25 pounds 25 pounds consultation fee takaimaisa ma 25 pounds consultation fee mukaisa ma 25 pounds totangira ipapo hanzi mvura tiyozodyiwa mari ngatitangire ipapo ari kuda phone number 25 pounds ndindadi zvangu single parent ari kuda phone number 25 pounds ishiwoseko waitonyepera cause uchirwa ungaramba kuenda kumba kushuwa kuda kugara musango Belinda mvunzo yacho yatanayo tese yakawandisa and it's unfortunate munhu wacho is not here kuzvidairira. I don't know kuti tichaita sei. Let me try that friend again and see if he'll pick up. I don't know kuti tichaita sei. All the questions you have. Ndicharamba ndichitry if I manage to get a hold of the friend just to make sure she's safe. Uyawe asiya phone number yake. Ndicharamba ndichimufonera. Ndikamubata ndodzoka neupdate kuti ndamubata. But ticket ratoenda. If she doesn't show up at the airport 8 Tololo ticket, and what I'll do is I'll get it in writing from the travel agent just for our records. Ndodzoka naro panapa. In fact, actually, I'm sure by now vanenge vanditumira because he was saying it needs to be cancelled by a certain time. So let me just double check. Yeah, so I told receive an email from the booking agent, Kuti, I've gone ahead and cancelled the ticket. It's a cancel. It is so sad. Actually, dog mari muchimu account mangu. I would try. I will keep trying, guys. But Rhoda, if you're watching, I hope you're safe. But if you are safe, I also hope there was a valid reason for you doing this. I hope there was a good reason for doing this, because if not, then that's just wrong. You know, I just hope. But kinda, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna get, yeah. Voice note yakuya and one. Mirirai voice note yamera shiri yanga chida kutipa pane voice note, because so from what they've said, and they apparently the email states kuti through the conversation they get charged for some sort if she doesn't show up to the airport or something like that. I mean, not chokwadi. I hope achatalk. I do not want to go my reasons why. Mari irikutoenda, guys, because munakasa show up, that's it. The airlines, not one airline, multiple airlines will not refund the ticket. She ghosted. She said she didn't want to go. Sakara very, and and then I had to inform them, because remember I struggle my options. Panda buka ticket to travel, pataka buka ticket to travel agent. So I was looking for options today. Can we change the times? Can we change the dates to try and facilitate kuti arikurwara? But she wasn't picking up. She was not picking up. Kunzwa kuneta. The no kuti that no show. That no, sure, the airline still takes their money. The airlines will still take money. So we're still paying for the full ticket whether she shows up or not. Yeah. Rega ndikufonere ndangomirira voice note yamuyera ningirikini. Vari kuti ndifone futi, I'll try. She's not picking up. Ndoda kutonorara sisi Edis. Apa ndoda kutodya, handina kana kumbodya the whole day. I haven't cooked. I haven't done anything. I've just been consumed with this case the whole day. The whole day I've been consumed. Yeah, anonzani Dembi, why not charge? They will charge because obviously ndikufona uyu sikudai. Yeah, I've only got one phone number. I even tried with my sister's phone when my sister was still here earlier. Ndambofuna nefone sister yangu. I even tried calling with an international card that's got a different number on it. She still wasn't picking up. I don't think anybody knows her family. Kana vachitovazivawo, tingatodawo kuvaziva, you know. Tingatodawo kuvaziva. Ndikakudze kuti ndamutswa naSis Melly kuma-6. I think it was 6 o'clock. Ndatovhunduka ndichibva muhope, you know. And that's how dedicated people will be to helping. Cheryl, ari kuita voice note yake. She's doing a voice note. Nzina Prada. Vari kuti makachemera mahara. What's her surname? Surname yemusikana. Yani ayerota. Am I really allowed to give out that information? I did, Winnie. I tried to call him multiple times and I want to phone number again ndikatoifona panapa live asikudaro. Handinoda kutonozora dane, but apo kunozora unosvika pachikamu chekuzora hakusi kuzorora kwokuti you'll be resting, kunenge kutori kuzorora kwestress. Kunenge kutori, yeah, I don't really think, you know, giving you her last name so she can be bullied, that is not our goal. Iye achapedzerana namwari wake. Aiwa, we're not in the business of doing that. I'm sure iye munoziva kuti zvinowanzoitika panyaya dzakadai soka. Karma as a way of finding its way back around you. It will catch up with you eventually. Well, it might not be today or tomorrow, but it will catch up with her. It will definitely catch up with her. Yeah, I mean, for whatever her reasons, you know, I don't know. I genuinely believe kuti angari ningirikini angachirwara. I think Sis Melly mentioned that to her kuti unofanira kutodzorera vanhu mari dzavo, you know, because you don't just wake up uchitiudza kuti just cancel the ticket mongorifanda vanhu. It doesn't work like that, vanhu vashi. Pane zvimwe zvinhu zvekuti you can't just hastily be like refundai vanhu mari dzavo, not because inenge kana iripo mari yacho we will happily refund vanhu, hatina problem nazvo, but not tatenga ticket tatakuudza kuti riri non-refundable. Ticket tatakakuudza kuti riri non-refundable, we double checked with you, you were on board. Tisati tatomboteka ticket. Hence why I'm saying Friday mine's going to chiramba out and slotting a ticket, because it would have been a rushed job on Friday. You know, it would have been a rushed job, and I would have made so many mistakes, and it would have, honestly, it would have killed me today. But angadai akataura kana ilile, angadai akataura kuti ndibatsirewo ndoda kusvika kuNew Zealand. Pana munhu anonzi abatsirwe. People have come and asked for money for different reasons. Ndoda kutanga business, ndoda kuita chakati, ndoda kuita chakati. She could have been honest. See, I agree with you. 100% agree. Ndosaka ndati tiri kutodzidzawo as a team, we're learning, as a group, we're learning. Kukude tambofona. My issue with all of this is, since Friday she knew what the plan was, and up until yesterday I had not bought that ticket. Up until yesterday ndansanatenga ticket iroro, and ndautenga Maxen. I think ndakatozoritenga nearly kumascat. So she had ample time. She had a lot of time to decide what she was going to do. For whatever her reasons, we're not going to know unless she comes and clarifies those reasons. For whatever her reasons. No, mari yakatransfer kuaccount kwangu ndi ndakatenga ticket trade. Ati she's being bullied, Samantha. Anzi Tetemidi bullied her, and other people have been bullying her. And the bullying was too much, so she's decided that she doesn't want handouts, so we should cancel the ticket and refund people, even though we mentioned that the ticket was non-refundable. De mama ndio machiera de mama de muripi huyai. Saka, yeah. Yeah, the case was an emergency, guys. We normally don't hastily do things. Right, Mirai, ndakona. First note, 1 second, Mirai.
Okay, now inini I know Ro from a group, a certain group.
Mirai works for me. 2 seconds.
Yatanga tiri tese ku Fiji and takapa pamali.
Muerashiri, can I play the voice note? Can I play the voice note, Muerashiri? Muerashiri, can I comment section? Can I play the voice note? Muerashiri, can I play the voice note? I just want to make sure I'm protecting you. Muerashiri, just confirm if you're happy for me to play the voice note. In fact, let me text you. 1 second, Mire. I think Tichan's Shakawanda, because this voice note is long and I think it's detailed. Just bear with me. Digital protector more. Oh, she was approached a month ago. Okay. Mira I just need to make sure kuti ndenichimuprotector womunhu wacho, because we don't want to end up putting her. 1 second, ndakangomira ari kurespond. Heidi what? Hey, I say Heidi what? Hi. Uribo. Uri say Zwara. Uri say Sunday yako. Okay, Saka, she doesn't want me to play it out loud because pane vanhu vanokwanisa kurecognize a voice rake. Hang on. How do I do this now? How do I do this now? Hang on. Right, okay, Mirai, and good try play at a faster pace because I think it alters her voice. Ndo sana nishaya kuita. Mirai ndingopiwa permission because atidi kuita munhu chasi without titi. Ska Mirai nditange ndanzwa. Mira Shiri. I can play it a bit faster and it sounds different when you play it a bit faster. And are you happy for me to play it?
Okay, takamirira hedu Mwera Shiri.
Taura, sorry.
If I give like just 2 more seconds. Alright, but guys, tichanyatsoodzidza rini? If you remember earlier this year, panomwe mukadzi akauya, inini handinofananidza macases as you said. This should not discourage vanhu vanenge vaine mwoyo wekupa handiti. But asikanaka macycles aya. Pano umwe akauya achichema zvisingaiti futi ndofunga anga ari wekuSouth Africa.
Okay.
Sichinge vachibva vati nditumire kuseri zvikanzi handini ndozosekwa nehama dzangu. I don't really remember, but vanosofollowa zviri religious, but I'm sure you know about her. Hanzi ndakaenda kuSouth Africa ndikaitwa seiwo zvikanzi aiwa ndiri kutya kuti ndozosekwa nehama dzangu. Vanhu vakatokometa zvatotongoita nhasi izvozvo zvokuti iwe hausati watambura. Kana uchiri kutya kusekwa hausati watambura. Saka zvinhu izvi tinenge tichida kuti zvimirire zvizosvika kupi before we can actually do this thing effectively. It will never be a perfect system yokubatsira. Asi toita sei because izvezvizvi vanhu vanenge vachimhanya kuti ndabatsira nhengi zvobva zvazodai. Saka todzidza sei? You're saying we're all trying to learn when and how.
The thing is, if a case comes and it's sort of like urgent, the thought process at that point in
people are
time is
becoming
not
that good.
But here's the thing, if you think about anything in life, sometimes unogona kutenga mazai chao peke mazai 12 wopinda wobva nawo kumashops zvakanaka ari right wosvika mumba wakurongedza mazai aupwanya too. There's that variation that we're not going to always be able to solve every case and we're not always going to win, and sometimes we're going to make mistakes along the way. And I think like you said, it's on a case-to-case basis. We can only make my decisions based off of where we are at that time, and so it's one of those situations where unfortunately there's no way of us telling. We can try and legitimize Muno as much as we can, do our research, and they might pan out, and halfway through it Tozo realize that no, we've made a mistake.
Yes, that is quite a good observation as well. And this person was more than happy to make it to Western Union. Ticket racho ratengwa ndirini ndisina kubata mari. Because imwe yange ichisuggestwa kuti mupe adi azvionere kana kuri kutenga chikafu kana kuti aite sei kana kuti ane kadhi. Vamwe vakataura kuti vamwe ngatumirwe ari ikokoko aite calm down kusvika ready to travel. Saka uko hakusi kurama here kuti alright, kana razototengwa ticket racho, then what is going to come out for me? Nothing. and izvozvo zvekumirirwa kuairport yanga yakatofitira kuita nekuti zvimwe zvakutorwa maplatform izvi zvekuti akapromisa vanhu magumbeze
I mean, from what I'm seeing, not gonna kuratidza. Well, I think this I can show because mapicture ndokwanisa kuratidza here ndaimwerashira merashirika. You're tying my hands here because ndaita sei manje nevoice note. Mirai ndimboni 1 second ramba akuchitaura mirai ndimbononegotiata nemunhu ane voice note redo andomuta sei zvangu ini.
iyo yekuti hanzi mari anga ati anozopiwa ari kuzimbabwe, asi pane imwe yanga yakambotaurwa yekuti hanzi pawestern union ndokwanisa kuenda, ende western union inokwanisa kutorwa neany person haditika with no trace. Watoto yakangofanana neimwe inonziwo futi ria iri kuno kueurope ikoko kwamenotiriko here iko kunana Fiji kwacho. But there are so many money remittances that you can actually just take money and disappear. Imimi ana Cheri nana SIS MELLY ndimi mune madetails ake chaiche, and even if nyangwe kuri kunzi kumutsvaga kumusungisira kana kuti kumuti hanzi ticket re1.3 yatonyura yanyura, tinokwanisa kuswera pano, tinokwanisa kuzotongoramwira munhu wese, but it's not going to change anything. The money is gone. Saka I think let's just bury the situation, hope to God maybe nameno anozongopepukawo ngotora tichirege ndiende kuairport kwacho. Asi ini ndoka zvadhakwa ini haasi kuda kuenda kumba, pamwe ari kuda kufira hake kuFiji kwacho, tozoungana futi pana pauswira mangwana taakuita GoFundMe yekuti body itwe repatriated. Hama dzatumira tsamba inenge ine 10 paragraphs dzekuti hama yedu yakafira kuFiji, tokumbirawo $5, $5, $20 ekuti munhu adzoka anovigirwawo Zimbabwe. Guys, is that fair? Rakatengwa nezuro 5 minutes live ichingoti ka ticket rakanga ratotengwa nezuro 1.3 akakwana. Imimi vamwe muri kushanda makore nemakore kuti ukwanise kana kuisa flow yemumba chaimo chaimo. Aiwa inenge yato repatriation because izvezvi zvaari kuramba ari kuda kufira hake kokoko nekuti handiti ati ari kubhuliwa. Vamwe vari kubuditsawo nyaya dzake dzekuti anoti wachakati akatora mari dzakati. So obviously it will just have to be a repatriation. Zviri nani kuti afire ikoko according to her, clearly. Amen. No. Anyway, chipindewo vamwe tinzwe.